Hello friends, let's see another theoretical question. Likelihood of general shear failure for an isolated footing in sand decreases with. So they have to decrease the general shear failure. That means how they are converting into. That can be of any another type. So how general shear failure for an isolated footing in sand. Remember, for sand, how it will be decreases. Or how many, if you decrease the depth, footing depth, if you decrease the intergranular packing of the sand, if you're decreasing the width, if you're decreasing the soil compressibility. So on what factors it will depend on it. So if is a soil property, the general shear failure, local shear failure, those are happening in the soil itself. That depending upon the type of the soil, not depending upon the type of the footing, whether how much depth of the footing or how much depth of the footing, like it depending upon those type of the factors. The type of the failure is depending upon the type of the soil. That means it does not depending upon the footing. So this factor we can eliminate, this factor we can eliminate. So what are the remaining? Decreasing the intergranular packing of the sand, decreasing the soil grain compressibility. What is meant by compressibility? Soil grain compressibility means you are changing the size of the solid particle in the soil. But if you do change that, then we cannot achieve or we cannot modify the failures because the soil structure won't change. So for the sand, it is mostly depending upon the intergranular packing. If you are decreasing this packing, that means you are making your sand to be loose. If your sand is in loose condition, then it won't show the general shear failure. So if your intergranular distance is very small, that means it is behaving like a dense sand. As it is a sand and dense sand, then only it will show the general shear failure. So it is only depending upon the intergranular packing. So the correct option will be okay. Thank you.